people out there in Foodland, wherever you might be. I'd like to talk to you a little bit about what I'm doing tonight. I'm doing a potato dish, but it's actually more like a French fry. But we're going to call it like the flying saucers, right? Because it looks like little flying saucers, right? Like little potato chips. And they're all circular because I cut them just like this. As you can see here from the close-up. I pre-cut the potatoes. And that's just to show what I'm doing with them. They almost look like a spiral. And then we'll put them on the foil over here. We load up olive oil on the bottom of the pan. Now we're going to just do these on the grill. And we're just right now, as you can see, just making sure that we have a little bit of olive oil on the bottom. You don't want too much. You don't want them to be super greasy. The idea is just to help them crisp up. And they're all about, I don't know, less than a 1/4 inch thick each. Just put a slight bit of sea salt right on the bottom. And that'll just attach to our potatoes. Next thing we do, well, we drop some on the floor like I just did. And then we pick them up and throw them away. So we basically take them and we load them flat, just like this. Hopefully the camera is showing you the visual. We load them up in formation, just as if they were a bunch of flying saucers coming in from outer space to attack Earth. And so here we have these little guys right here, very thinly cut, smelling just like a potato would before it's cooked. And we'll go into our next potato. We'll get about half of that potato, as you can see, before we have to close it down, as they say. And then we'll go to the next piece of foil. We're going to a little bit of olive oil on the top side. And again, we're taking our basting brush and just putting a very thin layer on top. The idea is not to overwhelm it, it's just to accent it and to give it the flavor of a potato chip, or even more so, more similar to what you might find in a French fry. Okay. And these are the UFO flying saucer French fries. And there's the potatoes on a close-up on the tray. We'll stack that too high. The next layer, just like this. And we do this because it gives it more of an even cook, because we'll be turning it over. And so again, first thing we do, a little bit of olive oil on the bottom, spread it. A lot of these kind of ideas with foil I actually got in Boy Scouts, because in Boy Scouts we were always doing things with foil. We were cooking in Dutch ovens, or we were cooking on a spit directly over a fire, a mesquite or hickory or oak fire. And we were in the middle of the woods. We didn't have charcoal. We didn't have a lot of these things. It was like being in the Old West, which is why I feel like I'm kind of born to be a cowboy. And if I get my way about it, you'll see me in a movie or two that's a Western. So we'll just have to see how that pans out, won't we? Now we're going to go ahead and stick on the second layer. Now, top side, do the same thing. A little bit of olive oil. Spread it around. Spread the love. Spread the olive love. The olive oil love. You're just going to spread it all over. Kids love these things, man. This is what you're talking about right here. They'll put a little bit of ketchup on it. I'll put a little bit of mustard on it, because I'm a mustard kind of guy. And I like the spicy browns. I like the German. I must say, I just love any kind of mustard. And again, top side, very slightly, just a couple, a little bit of sea salt on top. And that's about all you do. Okay. Now, what we have here is we have 2 layers. What we're going to start doing is start closing her down. So we're just folding over the foil. So the first layer is folded over now. Now we're going to get a little tricky here. One of my nicknames is Tricky Dicky. This is not going to go on the grill just like this. We're going to actually fold it over like this. Exactly in half. And this way we can flip it over several times. So what we're doing right now is trying not to make a mess like I freaking just started doing. What we're trying to do is trying to wrap these things in the foil so that they easily turn over without falling out. Okay. And we are crimped, pimped, and ready for the grill. Crimped and pimped. Okay, we are all pimped out on the potatoes. We don't want to burn them. This is going to be on a low heat. We're going to keep this chicken because it's boneless and skinless on a slow burn. So here we have tequila, lime, lemon, and a little bit of spice. It's a Grill Mate chicken rub. It's pretty much a dry rub. There's a little bit of liquid in the bottom because of the lemon and the lime. That will be drained off and they will go on the grill dry. So we're going to be at about 250 to 280 degrees the entire time. We're going to be using a hickory chip, the BarbeQue Joe hickory chips. We will be using those on the grill tonight. What are we doing on the wine pairing? On the wine pairing we have Dynamite. This is from volcanic soil where these grapes are grown up in Sonoma County, which is where it gets its name. Dynamite, baby! So the Dynamite Vineyards is up in the Red Hills Lake County region of Sonoma County. Anyway, so this has got some fantastic legs, and this is going into that $15 to $18 price range, depending on where you purchase it. It's very good. It's got incredibly beautiful legs, and it's got an awful lot going on with it. It is extremely, extremely smooth Cabernet. I can just taste that volcanic ash. No, I'm just kidding. It's actually really good. You could pair this Dynamite nicely with lamb or pork or chicken. And personally, I think it's a fantastic buy for what it is. It's really big and it's really good. And so you have to try it. So Dynamite, that's what we're drinking tonight. That's the wine pairing for tonight. And we'll see you grill side. We're going to be doing a salad, so a nice cool salad here towards the end of the summer here. So we're going to do a nice cool summer. In the wintertime, I'm going to be doing a lot more stuff with the grilled vegetables. Just tonight, I feel like doing an easy, cool salad. All right, marinate off and grill responsibly. We'll see you poolside. No, we'll see you grill side. Okay, we are grill side now, and as such, being grill side, we have, let me tell you what I'm doing. I'm using some hickory chips tonight instead of hickory chunks, and the reason for that is this is boneless, skinless chicken. It's going to go on the grill in about 5 minutes once these smoking chips start getting going. Smoking chunks take too long to get going when we just have something like that. So we just want to get these things heated up. I'm going to flip it now for the first time. My potatoes. Potatoes are on, and they will take about 25 to 30 minutes. By the way, this is called Dynamite Chicken with a Dynamite rub. And the Dynamite Chicken is fantastic and dynamite, as I say. That is only going to take about 12 to 15 minutes. Brush, grill scraping brush, and we just put that olive oil directly on, like that. And you do that because it gets all around the grill grates, and it does a great job so that the chicken does not stick. Stick is not good. We don't want stick. We want it to be tender, flavorful. We don't want it to be sticky. And I usually do it 2 or 3 times. Let it heat up a little bit, and I throw the chicken on. So in about 5 minutes, we'll put the chicken on. But now we have clean grates, and as you can see, we're starting to get a little smoke out of our hickory. And the hickory goes fantastic with chicken. These are actually the BarbeQue Joe chips that we distribute through Dollar Tree and soon through a bunch of other retailers. Just a nice romaine salad. We've got, with that romaine salad, I put inside of it some broccoli crowns on top, along with a little bit of feta cheese, and then I topped it off with some black olives. Some pitted black olives are fantastic. That salad will be fantastic with a balsamic vinaigrette that I've created myself from scratch, and it will be fantastic. Everything tonight is about, you know, explosive flavor. We've got an explosive chicken called Dynamite Chicken, dangerously good. We've got UFO circular French fries, and we've got just a dynamite tasting salad. What I've done is I've turned down to almost zero this grill. This grill's got the potatoes on it, so we got it on a high burn. And we've also got the smoking hickory chips. So Dynamite Chicken, have to be really careful when we actually carve into it, because we do not want a flavor explosion. And I don't have my my protective eye gear on to protect my eyes from a flavonoid coming up and shoving it in my eye. But we do have a beautiful situation here. The grill marks on this stuff is fantastic. As you can see, fantastic. We are almost ready for delish. All right, so now we're going to do a delish taste. Damn, that's hot. So we've got delish phase in progress. When I say dynamite, I'm not kidding. This is unbelievable. This is Dynamite Chicken. Chop, Sizzle, Grill, Eat. Thanks for joining me.